Hey guys, Patriotic Stacker here. I want to wish you guys all a happy new year. Today is the first day of 2022 and this is my first video for the new year. Anyways guys, in this video I'm going to go over these types of 90% silver that you should not be stacking. It is more for collecting. Anyways, here's some Morgan oh my god. Here's some Barber halves, and these are expensive. If you want to buy a roll of 10 phase of Barber dimes in somewhat good condition, you're going to be spending $3 and change. You know, you might get lucky. Some local coin shops, like I went down one in Fort Lauderdale. I bought this roll for $2.70, but I didn't buy it for stacking reasons. I bought it for collecting because, you know, if I collect Morgans and peace dollars, why wouldn't I collect Barbers? You know what I mean? They're just beautiful. One of my favorite 90% coinage out there. But yeah, this isn't I don't recommend people stacking this because you're going to be paying way over than the common silver half dollar. Because, you know, these, you know, didn't last long. I think they minted them from 1892 to 1915 or 16 was the last year. No, 15 was the last year. And 15 or 16 was the last year. So they weren't around long, and they wore out easily. You know, they just you know, most, if you feel a lot of Barber dimes, a lot of them are slick, you know what I mean? And they have really no edges left on them a lot of times, and they just wore out easily. So, you know, you don't, and they're, you know, over 100 years old, so they don't have many left. You know, it's hard to find, and like I said, if just to get somewhat decent ones, you're going to be spending a lot of money. So that's why they're the premiums are very high on these, and they're not a good way to stack silver. You know, it's not your common 90% coin because they're just expensive. Same thing with the Barber dimes. You know, a tube of 5 phase Barber dimes, you're going to be spending about $200 versus, you know, your Mercs for 100 and your Roosevelts for 95 or 90. You know, these are just expensive. But like I said, I'm a 95% a stacker and about 5% collector. You know, I believe all stackers have some type of high premium stuff that they like to collect, and like these, you know, I like collecting these, just like Libertads and Engelhard bars. You know, they're very high premium stuff. Sometimes you can get them for cheap and get them for great deals, but a lot of the times you don't. So that's why it's not good to stack. And then same thing here. We have the Standing Liberty quarters. And sometimes you get a certain local coin shops that they mix their Washington quarters and their Standing Liberty quarters. But usually when you find a Standing Liberty quarter in that mixture, they're dateless. You know what I mean? But if you want to buy a tube, 10 phase of Standing Liberty quarters with the dates, you're going to be spending again, almost, I believe, $260 to $300 easily. So, you know, unless you can get them for a great deal, and maybe you find a couple ones with dates on them in the mix, you know, and you spend $200 for a roll of Washington quarters and Standing Liberties, you know, okay. But you're just going out to buy a tube of these with the dates on them, you're going to be spending a lot of money. And another reason why you shouldn't be stacking these, and only for collecting, is because there's so much wear and so much loss of silver on these coins. They're pretty slick. The edges are gone, most of them. So you're not getting as much silver than you usually do with your regular 90% coins. A tube of 10 phase halves and quarters weighs out about 17.15 ounces. So, but if you get these, it's probably going to be in the high 6. So you're gonna lose a few grams of silver for sure. And also another reason is that, like I said, a lot of these are dateless. Mine aren't, but a lot of, they're hard to find these with dates on them, but most of the time they're all dateless. And a lot of people don't want dateless coinage. They won't even take it. And if you bring it into like a local coin shop and you sell it to them, they're just going to melt it. They don't want nothing to do with it. So those are my reasonings. And that's why I think Barbers, standing liberties are more for collecting, not stacking. Unless you get them for a great price, like your regular $50 and quarters and dimes. But like I said, that rarely happens. But let me show you the loss on these compared to your common $50 and dime and quarter. So if you can see here, here's a Kennedy half. See the full rim. Here's a Barber. Look, see? No rim left. I don't know if you can really see here, but look at the thickness. So, you lose a lot of silver. Now let's check out the dimes. Here's a Barber. Here's a Roosevelt. Look. Look how much you lose. And last but not least, your quarters. Here's a Standing Liberty and a George Washington. Look at that. There's practically no rim on the Standing Liberty. And look at the loss. So not only are you paying more for your Barbers, your Standing Liberties, you're also paying more and getting less silver. So that is my reasoning why this should only be bought for collection reasons and not for stacking. Don't get me wrong, I believe everyone should own some Standing Liberties and Barbers because they are awesome. They're just like owning your Morgans and Peace dollars. And you can also sell these more than the rest of your Kennedys, quarters, Roosevelts, Mercurys, Walking Liberties. And they're probably going to be worth more in the future because they're just, the longer time goes, the less and less they have, and the more they melt. You know what I mean? And people lose them, and so they're gonna be probably more money in the future. Plus, while spot prices rises, this will rise, and not only that, they don't make it anymore. They stopped making all these in silver coinage in 1965. 64 was the last year, and these. They stopped making Barbers in 1915, 1916, and then Walking Liberty picked it up for the $50 and the Mercs for the dimes and George Washington quarters for the Standing Liberties. They stopped making these in 1930, 31, And I think 1930, and then 32 the Washington quarters came out. Anyways, guys, those are 90% coins that you should not be stacking, you should be collecting. Again, guys, please like, subscribe, share the video, comment. I love reading you guys' comments. Go check out T's channel. Go check out Savage's channel. Go check out International Stacker. There's a lot of great guys out there. Go check them out. Subscribe, like their channel, share their videos, and just continue to support the community. Anyways, guys, Happy New Year's. I will see you on the next one. Peace.